The middle class dream. Let's be mortgage free. On today's video, I'm gonna break down exactly why that could be a really bad idea. The system is broken, and in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly why our mindsets need to change as a people, because the old method is dead, literally. If you're brand new to the channel, thank you for joining. Please make sure you subscribe. And if you're brand new to me, I'm somebody that the property penny dropped for me 3 years ago, and I've completely transformed my life. I've got 2 7-figure property businesses. And once again, just 3 years ago, I had no property experience. So if I can do it, you can. And I just want to ask you a question. Why is it that our end game is to work a 9 to 5 from the age of 20 all the way to our retirement age of 67, okay? 67, with the primary goal of paying off our mortgage. I actually read a statistic that the average life expectancy here in the UK is 81. So we're talking about working our whole lives to what? Enjoy from 67 to 81 of freedom when we're at our weakest and we can't do everything that we could have. I don't know about you, but I don't want to wait that long. I want to achieve that stuff now. The goal's all wrong. Wake up. Smell the coffee. It's wrong. Like, think more of yourself. That's all I keep saying right now. The middle class dream. Everybody wants to be mortgage free. But I'm here to tell you it's flawed, especially in today's world. It's a different world, it's a different landscape. We're in a renter's economy, we've got pandemics, we've got job losses, redundancies. Gosh, I don't even know where we're going. One thing I do know for sure is that you can't afford to have all your money in one house, the house that you live in. And when I talk about money, I'm not just talking about throwing deposits, but I'm talking about equity. When you own a house outright, you've got equity, untapped funds in that property. Let's take an example. You are working to be mortgage free. Maybe you've had inheritance, maybe you've had some bonuses and you're chipping away. I know some people that actually pay charges, they pay fees to overpay on their mortgage. Ludicrous. So you own this house outright, 250 grand, okay? Great. But where's the leverage? You're sat on a gold mine. And I go on about this all the time, but I have to break it down in terms of figures. You own a house, 250 grand, cash. You've got no mortgage. Hey, you're still paying the repairs, you're still paying the utilities, you're still paying the council tax. Then you and your missus or partner or whatever, you go out and work and you bring in 5K a month between you. So you've got 5K a month, no mortgage, you pay your bills, and then you can spend the rest on living expenses. What's wrong with that? That's freedom, right? The issue is the opportunity cost. It's not that that's such a bad thing. Now, let's say, for example, you was to get a mortgage on the house you live in. And yeah, you wind up with a mortgage of let's say £1,000, probably a bit less than that, but whatever, £1,000. But then you can pull out £200,000 from this house and go shopping, not in Selfridges, on properties. You could potentially get, I don't know, 3, 4, especially up my way, investment properties that would bring you 3, 4, £5,000 a month, which not only pays for the 1,000 on your property, but it then funds your lifestyle. Because all of a sudden, let's say, for example, you manage to generate £3,000 a month. That's all. You could probably do more. £3,000 a month. 1,000 pays for your residential mortgage, which means you've got 2 grand left. Plus the 5 grand, you've got £7,000 a month to play with now, minus utilities, not 5. So that's the first win. The second win is you then benefit from the capital appreciation of your residential property, but also, 2, 3 rentals. So you're owning 3, 4 properties and getting the capital appreciation of all of them, which over 10, 20 years will just be more and more nest eggs. So I feel like we need to rewire. Like, I get it. You want to have the freedom of not having a mortgage, but that is not the most efficient way of doing this. And I've actually done videos of, you know, how to refinance and how to be more creative. And, you know, I love my rent to rents, but just think about it. That's all I'm asking. Just think about it. And if this strikes a chord, go out there, speak to your mortgage advisor, speak to your financial advisor, get some professional advice, and drop me a link, drop me a line, drop me a message, and let me know how you get on. If you're sat on a house with equity, then that is an opportunity for you to not just have all your eggs in one basket and still be working, but to make that money work for you in a way that could fast track your retirement. And by the way, I'm not even sure if retirement's the goal, because me personally, I like to stay busy. And I've kind of got to the point now where in theory I could have retired, but I just like creating, like building, like investing, like being involved in stuff. So disclaimer, not a financial advisor. Speak to your broker, speak to your financial advisor, but just open your eyes to the possibility that being mortgage free is a broken model. And all that's going to do is prolong your financial freedom down the road. And I personally would rather do it today. So when you've got access to cash or equity, you need to try and invest that into an asset class. I prefer bricks and mortar. You might prefer other stuff. Invest that into an asset class that's going to pay you, okay? Which frees up your time so that you don't have to do stuff you hate with people you don't like, okay? Free up your time, get out of the rat race, find a way to invest in assets that pay you, and that is going to be the key to you changing the whole landscape. I remember before I got into property, I felt like I was reliant on other people. I was relying on jobs, on people giving me a leg up, on the, you know, the economical whatever. Take back control. Set things up for your family so you don't mind. You don't have to work, you don't have to do X, you don't have to do Y. So, hope that's useful. You know what to do. Any further tips or advice or conversations, hit me up on Instagram. And whatever you do, don't wait 25 years. Don't wait till you're 67 to start living.